If you like the idea of passive income, this might be something for you. When it comes to running nodes, there are a couple other projects out there. You might heard about Gala Games' last bull run, where the nodes right now, if you check the price, sell for 4.4 million Gala, which if you calculate the price is about $107,000. And that only gives you 300 tokens a day, or in other words, $6. So something that makes you $6 a day already costs 107,000. Myria gives you about $8 to $9 a day right now and costs far less. A single node right now costs about 940,000 of the Myria token, or $4,515. This goes up slowly but surely every $5 or so, where the node itself has to be purchased in the token, which does fluctuate quite a lot. If we take a look at my wallet history, you can see that I purchased my node 6 days ago for 1,037,000 tokens, but I did send about 1.1 million into this wallet over here just to make sure that I have enough tokens to purchase that node. Now, why did I buy that? And is it worth it? Here is the math on that. Right now, when you have the node and you go over to your dashboard, you will see how many licenses you have. I got one, probably going to go for 2 fairly soon. And those nodes have to run for 6 hours a day, either on your laptop or on a virtual network. How to set that up, I will show you later. And then grant you 1,912 tokens in rewards. You can see you can claim those manually. They have like an early claim fee that goes down day by day, and after 7 days you get the full tokens and it's automatically claimed. So if I click on the first day, for example, my fee would be 185 and I would get 1,673. You get about 1,912 tokens every day. So let's talk about the price. It's about half a cent, give or take. That won't mean every single day you get about $9.50. Let's round down to $9 for now. $270 a month for 4,500 doesn't seem that great when it comes to crypto, but compared to any traditional investment, you get like 4% a year. I could swear my parents had investments where they had their money locked up for like 7 years and they got like 2% a year or something. So for crypto standards, right now like 6-7% return on investment a month doesn't seem that much, but that is at the current price. Now this one works similar to other nodes and projects that working on their own nodes and releasing them. For example, when Elysium dropped their token in the beginning, this was worth 30 cents. And here's one thing, obviously the token right now went down quite a lot because they didn't deliver on their game yet, and there are many things in plan that didn't get released yet. Myria took a lot more action so far, but let's say during the bull run, this would go to a similar price of 30 cents. Let's make it far less, just 10x that. That would be about like $360 million in market cap. It's not that much. It sounds a lot when you hear it, but that's not even a top 100 coin. And if you look at the price of Dogecoin, for example, that's worth 10 billion. Now let's just pretend, for the sake of the argument, 10x in the bull run. That means that the tokens that you generate, even right now, next month, in the future, every single day, are not going to be worth $9 to $9.5, but $90 to $95. Which means every month you will make about $2,700. So within 2 months, even less than that, the node would pay itself off in the future. Now, worst case scenario, this just stays as it is. Even that's a good investment. After like a year and a half, you'll break even, and then it's pure profit. Would be slow, but still pretty good. They call themselves the Web3 gaming platform, and with gaming being the narrative so far, like Illuvium more than doubled in price over the past like 3 weeks, anything that has to do with gaming will go up in price. Let me show you a real case example of how stupid money is when it comes to crypto. If you go to CoinMarketCap and you click on the overview, you can see the different lists up here, right? For categories. If you search for the one that has to do with gaming, which is number 44 at the moment, you will see a bunch of tokens in this category, right? IMX, Render, Gala Games, and so on and so forth. If you scroll down a lot, and that is the very bottom, number 1029, there's one thing called GameSwap. So I would think when you look at this, okay, it has game in the name and swap, you can probably swap NFTs. I bought this on accident, like right here, just for like 2 minutes, because I thought, oh, it has to do with swapping the game. And then I looked into this. This is not a project. I mean, it is a project, but it's completely dead. They fully abandoned that. The Twitter over here is inactive. The last retweet they had was on July 3rd. This is completely dead. Nothing is happening in here. But simply because it has the word game in the token name, look at the price. It went up to 60 cents. So 3x from down here. People threw a couple $1 million in here because it has the word game in it. So it doesn't even have to do anything. As long as it has game in it, we're fine. This is the gaming platform. Just based on throwing money around, this probably gets some more millions. A few minutes ago you saw the price for a node. If you refresh, this updates, this changes. So if you want to grab a node yourself, always make sure to get more tokens, probably like 10% more tokens than necessary, just to make sure. You can then withdraw it back into your wallet. So as long as you have MetaMask and you connect it to the site, you can get it in, get it out, no issue with that. Earlier I did withdrew my first Myria tokens. Those are the extra ones that I had spare, and I will hold onto these for a pretty long time, I'm pretty sure. If it goes as planned, Myria hits like 3, 4, 5 cents a token, maybe even more, and this is not too bad. But how do you get the Myria tokens? When you look at CoinMarketCap, you can always scroll down and see where to get them. If you want to go with Uniswap, you pay like an extra 1% up to 2% in swap fees, and then also for the ETH transactions right now you pay like $50. Don't get it on Uniswap. Sign up for KuCoin, OKX, Gate.io, MaxC, any of them. I think I went with OKX myself. Bought the tokens over there, clicked on withdraw, sent it to my MetaMask up here, connected that to the Myria site in the top right corner. Then you select deposit, and you deposit from your wallet. So you can't use the exchange to withdraw into this wallet on the site. This is just your current wallet that is connected to it. But then you would select, let's say for example, the Myria tokens you have, select the amount, select next, and then there's gonna be your transaction after you enable the spending cap, and it costs about $6 right now. Now after that, let's say you bought the node, you're all happy. You will then see this section over here for your dashboard. You have multiple sections on the left hand side, right? You get dashboard, which is right here, as well as get started. You can do two things. Number one is you simply download the software. Imagine the software as signing in with your account. Then it says, okay, what's your Node API? For that, in your dashboard for your node down here, you can click on manage and it will then over here reveal the API key. You copy paste that, done. It's explained step by step. But for your node to generate tokens, this has to be active for 6 hours a day. Most of us use our computer or laptop 6 hours a day regardless. But let's say you would forget about it. You would then not meet the 6-hour threshold in the 24-hour window, which would then mean for your rewards, you don't get it. So for that, we gotta use something like this over here, where you set up a virtual network, and I will show you on this specific site real quick how to do it step by step. It will cost you about $28 a month to run that, but even right now, that would still mean you make $250 profit just on Myria tokens. The first thing you have to do is make a payment. Next up in the top right corner, you click on deploy new server. We select Cloud Compute up here, AMD on the left hand side. For the server location, choose whatever is physically closest to you. Then for server image, you click on Ubuntu and then just go with the first or second option. For server size, you gotta go with the one that costs $24 a month. You can decide if you want to enable or disable the auto backup, and you can uncheck IPv6 in case this one is checked. Next up down there, you select any name, click on deploy now, and then you will see a node active over here. I will have a link down below to this article over here that talks about it step by step as well. Next up, what we're gonna do is download this thing called PUTTY, and then under host, type in root, add, and then copy your IP address. When you click on open and you accept whatever prompt it gives you, you will notice one thing. You have to type in your password, but the moment you type something on your keyboard, it doesn't show up, which means you gotta head back to the site, take a look at the password that you have, and then you can either type it, even though you don't see it, and hit enter, or you might be able to copy it and then simply right click on the application, because right clicking the application copy pastes the text. Next up, you gotta copy this and paste it by using right click on the application, and then you copy paste Myria Node start, and lastly you gotta get your API key, which is on your dashboard when you click on manage. Now after it's started and you copy pasted the key, that's it. I'm getting my rewards every single day. Lastly, I will draw you guys a picture in Paint, and that is my prediction for the cryptos, because it goes well so far. This over here is a G for gaming. Now games in reality, they have to be fun or competitive, right? Fun or competitive in order to go up here. Crypto is different. Crypto can give you the biggest pile of garbage and it still goes up by millions, if not up to $1 billion evaluation. Crypto gaming isn't really gaming. It's called investing and gambling. So when people see, if I put in, let's say $10 into something, and this makes $2 a day, then after 1 week I already have $4 profit. I will play that game, not because it's fun or enjoyable, but simply because it makes money. Anything that has to do with gaming. It can be a non-existing swap, it can be a game that didn't change anything in the past week and went up by 5x the price, simply because it is a game. Or it could be the Web3 gaming platform and marketplace that focuses on gaming, because as long as people think that gaming will be the main focus of the bull run, the price goes up anyways. If you have any other sites for nodes available, let me know, and until next time, take care.